on it. See that guy? You see how short his tail is? The reason his tail is so short is because something tried to eat him and bit it off. So that's how much he's grown back so far. We'll see if we can move slowly enough that he doesn't want to. He'll probably see us as a threat and dart off here just shortly. I'm moving too quickly. As soon as he's cracked. Another cute little critter. You can see the little black thing at the end of his tail that looks like a spike. That's the new tail growing in. So I was able to panhandle up $5 today, which is definitely better than nothing. I did have enough to get myself something to eat and something to drink, stuff with actual nutrients in it. Obviously I got the violin. I don't know even if I'm going to be able to play it, but I was able to get it mostly tuned up, and I'll have to fine tune and fine adjust it for the next couple of days. I'll probably spend the night working on just bow work, open string, and then once I got that down a little bit, if it doesn't hurt my wrist too much, then I'll try fingering it a bit. And if everything checks out and everything works right, I'm hoping to keep my fingers crossed, right? Maybe I'll be able to play violin a little bit. Woo! Getting windy out of here. Anyway, it was a little girl, probably looked about maybe 7 or 8 years old at the oldest, and her mom rolled down the window, and that young woman gave me a $5 bill. So that's the only money I made today, but I'm glad for it. Oh, I did get, I want to say 50 cents out of the soda machines, or out of the parking meters, sorry. Whoa! Alright, so the issue I got, the man purse is getting pretty heavy. It's not as heavy as my backpack. The violin weighs next to nothing, so there ain't no worries there. But man, this shit ain't easy. And I know a lot of people expect that it should be. They got these ideas in their head about it being a vacation, and like all the cops are fucking friendly like they are when you guys go on vacation. When you got your nice big expensive looking pretty RV, got a big ass truck, you got gasoline to tow the damn thing. Yeah, cops are a lot fucking nicer to you then. You look like you got money. Obviously you got money for fun shit. That's one of the things that has bugged me the most through all this. That a number of my supposed friends who, well, they had plenty of time and energy to go do fun stuff, which is great. But then they don't have the time to come forward and tell the truth. Well, that's not true. Every one of these people could have, instead of forcing me to record it and post it on YouTube and Facebook. I don't like being fucked with. I don't like being gaslighted. Nobody does. So, I do what I can to make sure the right thing is done. I do what I can to make sure that the victim is heard, even if they're not popular. I mean, you guys get to hear it. Last words in most of my videos now are no victim left behind. That means no victim. Oh, somebody left their stuff here. Not my stuff. I mind my business. That's an easy one. That's not somebody getting angry and hateful and beating on another human being. Anyway, I'm gonna run around to all these parking meters, try to make me at least a couple more bucks. I figure lost change is a lot better than begging people for money. I don't like begging people. It makes me feel pretty shitty. Anyway, we gotta see the like critter and all that. I guess you probably don't want to stick around while I walk around from one machine to another machine like a dog. Like I said, the people here in Hood River are nice. Not necessarily good, but they are nice for the most part. Of course, there were a lot of nice people in Boulder too. Let's see how that turned out. Not very well for anybody. Nice people. The first ones victimized. Well, of course, they're scared little rats scurrying under the cabinets now. I got all these folks out here on the streets want to tell me the story about the time they thought they were going to stand up for their own rights. And almost all their stories end the same way. They lost because it was just them. But then that's their excuse not to try. Their excuse not to try to work together with the other victims is that they lost because they were all by themselves. It was just them. Nobody in their corner. Well, exactly my point. You get to see the situations where people won against my very same predators, by name. The same exact predators. And why did these people win? Because they had help. Their friends were actual friends. Their friends actually came forward. They didn't make empty promises for months and months. When people do that, especially in a serious situation like this where people are dead, it's not a joking matter. It's not a laughing matter. It's not something that I'm going to take lightly. These people should have left me alone in 2016. That's when it should have ended. I left Virginia for a reason. When people are that fucked up on drugs, there ain't a whole hell of a lot you can do for them. And the things that you can do for them, they have to be willing to accept. Much of the issue that people have with helping addicts is that they end up taking the blame. Now for women, of course, it's different. Males in those positions, their guilt is assumed. Females in those situations, it's assumed that they're the one in the right. That also depends on how friendly you are with your coworkers. when it comes to abuse, especially the type of abuse that I've endured, that mandated reporter training should have kicked in at some point. Why didn't it? These people are mandated reporters. You'd think that none of them had taken any mandated reporter videos. Tick and insect repellent wipe, 30% DEET. Huh. Better not use this on my backside. I don't think that's what it's intended for. There ain't a whole lot of people left in the world that I can consider good people. There's a lot of people who say a lot of crazy stuff, and it's tough for me to deal with, especially stuck out here on the streets with them. Most of you guys have a unnatural hatred for the homeless. Like they done you some unforgivable sin just because they exist. How can that be true? How can we call this the land of the free and the home of the brave when people act like that? When you aid them in doing so. In America, you have the right to be a coward, and I have the right to tell the truth. It's unfortunate for the cowards that the evidence shows that they're cowards. No matter how much I love them, it'll never wipe that shame away from them. You guys tell me I need to take responsibility for my own shit. Well, I do. Custom music. There's a older gentleman back there playing. Anyway, there might be some change in one of these here things, and I aim to find it. Life is expensive. Oh! I found one almost just like this one. Cool. I found an earring. I wonder if it'll look pretty on me. I wonder if the reason I'm not finding any money in the machine is because maybe they don't charge on the weekends. I don't know. That would be strange, though. You saw in this video. Nothing better to do, right? I'll call up some of the folks I've met here in town. Some of them I was under the impression that they had moved, and I guess they had planned on it. They just never left town. So that's a good thing. At least that's a few folks I can kind of sort of talk to. No money in that one either. That's alright. One of the ladies at the Sinclair said that she would possibly be able to help me on Monday with some of my paperwork and stuff. She feeds homeless people and she's been homeless, so I think she's probably aware of enough stuff to understand, and also she's local, so she's here in this community. The problem is we don't have any people on the streets who are represented anywhere. We get as victimized by the public who has a shitty attitude towards us You tell us, oh, well, it's because you guys are junkies. Really, which one of us? I'm not a junkie. But then again, what did my predators play on? The fact that you guys just assume everybody on the streets must be a junkie. Nobody bothered to find out if it was true or not. And that's the problem from the beginning. When you're a homeless male, your guilt is already assumed. When you, as a homeless person, have somebody who actually shows up in court and cares, you're the exception rather than the rule.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
Most of us out here on the streets grew up in the system. We're not these pampered white boys that are making laws that are subjugating people. We're not the ones who own slaves. We're not. No matter how much you want to hate us or play on this racist bullshit rhetoric, it doesn't make what's being done to us okay. It doesn't make what you've done to us okay. I didn't choose to victimize you guys. You chose to victimize me. I didn't choose to look away from harm against victims. You did. Hey, Dean. I believe in doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And I may not always know what the right thing is, but at least I do something. At least I actually try. I try to do it the way it's supposed to be done. I say supposed to because, man, people are always telling me about what's supposed to happen, how things are supposed to work. Well, I don't live in the land of supposed to. I live in the real world. Oh, wow, more marijuana. And it's free. What a bunch of friggin' sweethearts. Coming out here partaking of their marijuana cigarettes and then throwing them on the ground. Yep. On the bright side, it's free marijuana's for me. That's right. I'm in a state where marijuana is apparently legal. But that depends on whether or not you're puffing it in public, and obviously I'm not. There's beer cans all over the damn place too. They're always fun and pleasant. Anyway, here in Oregon you get 10 cents a can. In Nebraska you don't get that much. You get the scrap aluminum price. I think it's like 32 cents a pound or something. And it takes quite a few cans to make a pound. You could make $5 off of just 1 pound worth of aluminum here. Is that a Superman or a Spider-Man shirt? Not Spider-Man, Batman. And yes, it is. I'm not going to pick it up. It's next to somebody's vehicle. They probably just dropped it when they were getting out. I got a few folks to talk to me now. It's mostly because I'm good to people. Of course, you guys don't get to know me in real life, which ain't my fault. A lot of folks wanted to be angry at me, still want to be angry at me about the things that I had to do to protect myself and my loved ones when they just simply didn't give a shit. When they wanted to play head games and gaslight and go, oh yeah, I'll help you, I'll help you, I'll help you. When? When? Oh, after 7 months of ignoring me, 7 months of lying to me and pretending that you're gonna, wasting my time, wasting my resources. You know, I should have not trusted you, I should have not believed you, right? Well, I didn't trust any of you and I didn't believe any of you. That's why I was always looking for other options. somebody who might actually help, somebody who doesn't have a long history of doing jack shit, lying out their ass at me. Ooh, I found a dime. Nice. I'm 10 cents richer. That other lady, the one at the Astro, she was gonna try to help me sometime last week, but then I didn't see her all week. So, I mean, what do I do, you know? When she's not there, she's not there. Meanwhile, the time is dwindling down on being able to get that done. And I tried to tell Megan Missigated she couldn't dump this on Amanda. But that's what all these people do. They dump it on someone else. Oh, they didn't fuck up. They dumped it on someone else. They dumped it on someone else, and that's not okay. This is not how victims should be treated. And I just got 25 cents. Woohoo! Oh my God, my back is killing me. And I has no weed to smoke. And other than that, I suppose everything's alright for the moment. Anyway, good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.